present our project, the Auxiliary Police Summon System Prototype. This project focuses on the UiTM Auxiliary Police Unit, which plays an important role in maintaining safety and security across all UiTM campus, including UiTM Sawangan Kelantan, Machang campus. The UiTM Auxiliary Police Unit was officially established on the 18th of April 2011 with approval from the Royal Malaysia Police or PDRM. The unit is responsible for campus patrols, traffic control, CCTV monitoring, and the enforcement of the university rules and regulation. In addition, the auxiliary police also provide security support during university events and emergency situations to ensure the safety of students, staff, and also visitors. The unit upholds the motto firm, fair and cautious, which reflects professionalism, integrity, and responsible enforcement in carrying out their duties. However, with the increasing numbers of vehicles and campus activity, traffic enforcement and summon management have become more challenging. The current system relies heavily on manual processes, which may cause delays, data inconsistencies, and efficiencies in daily operation. Therefore, this project proposed a digital auxiliary police summon system to improve efficiency, accuracy, and user experience while supporting UiTM Smart Campus initiative.
So, let's move to problem statement that faced by students. Firstly, students often receive summons letter without a clear and accurate information regarding the exact fine amount. This lack of transparency causes confusion and uncertainty as students are unable to determine how much they need to pay upon receiving the summons. Secondly, students are required to manually contact or visit the auxiliary police office to confirm their fine amount. This process is inconvenient and time-consuming, especially for students who type with academic schedules. The absence of online or automated inquiry system increase unnecessary administrative efforts for both students and officers. Thirdly, sometimes the fine amount stated by the auxiliary police is different from the amount shown in the payment application. The difference causes confusion and makes students unsure which amount is correct. As a result, students may hesitate to make the payment.
Currently, there is no direct link between the summons letter, police records, and the student application system. Each system operates independently and they do not automatically share information with one another. Because of this, students face difficulties tracking their summons status. When a summons is issued, the information may only exist in police records or on physical summons letter. It is not updated in the student application system. So students cannot easily check whether they have an active summons or view their summon history through the app they normally use. Students also experience problems with payment tracking. Since the payment system is not connected to the summons or police records, payment updates are not reflected in real time. As a result, students must rely on receipts or manual confirmation to ensure their payment was recorded. This creates confusion and stress, especially when deadlines are involved. Students may worry about penalties even after making payment, while staff must manually verify records, increasing administrative workload. In conclusion, the lack of system integration causes inefficiency and dissatisfaction. An integrated system will allow students to track summons and payment in real time, improving transparency, user experience, and overall efficiency.
Next, I will continue with the flow of data in the summon system from a student perspective. First, The process begins when a student commits a traffic violation within the campus area and is subsequently issued a traffic summons by the auxiliary police as part of enforcement procedure. This summons serves as an official notice informing the student that a traffic offence has been recorded. Second, the student receives a pink traffic summons slip issued by the auxiliary police, which acts as physical proof of the traffic violation and obtain physical information related to the offence. However, the summons slip does not include complete payment details such as the fine amount or the payment method. Next, the student is required to visit the auxiliary police office in person to obtain detailed payment information. This includes the fine amount and the payment method, such as information is not stated on the summons slip. Therefore, the student must physically go to the auxiliary police office to clarify and retrieve the necessary payment details before proceeding with the payment information process. The third process is student needs to insert metric number and fills in the pink summons slip. At the auxiliary police office, the student will insert their metric card number into the computer or have it to recorded by an officer. And they need to fill out the pink summons slip with the fine amount provided by the officer. Next, student needs to log in to the student portal to make payment. After knowing the fine amount, the student have to log into the student portal and make the payment through the online system. The sixth process is students have to return to the auxiliary police office to submit the pink slip as a proof of their payment is complete so that the record can be manually updated by the officer. Lastly, the payment process is complete once the proof of payment is submitted and recorded by the auxiliary police.
Next, let's move to the improvement of the flow data of the summons system as a student. The first is start. When the administration initiates the system, the process will start. The second is receive digital summon notification in student app. A digital summon notification is sent to the student via the student mobile application. The third is student view summon and fine amount. The student open the application to see the complete summons data, which include the date, the offense detail, and the fine amount. Number 4 is complaint received. The system now determines whether the student has filed a complaint about the summons. Number 5, student make online payment. The student use the various payment method in the application to make an online payment after the summons data are verified. Number 6 is student receive digital receipt and confirmation. The system automatically creates a digital receipt and provides the student with a payment confirmation following a successful payment. Number 7 is student can track payment history. The application allows the student to examine and monitor their past summons record and the payment history at any time. Lastly is end. When the payment is finished and safely entered into the system, procedure is finished.
Based on the flowchart of the new system that was just presented, I will now demonstrate of how system work using a proto.io prototype. This prototype visualizes the student interaction with the digital summon system. This is a splash screen where user first enter the application. After the splash screen, users are required to log in using their student ID and password to ensure that only authorized students can access the system. Once logged in, student will receive a digital summon notification if a summon has been issued. This screen displays a summary of the summon and allows students view the full details. This screen shows complete information about the summon, including the offense, detail, fine amount, and due date. From here, student can choose to submit and appeal to proceed with online payment. Appeal submissions. Students can submit an appeal by providing the reason and supporting documents through this screen. Next,
Appeal status. This screen displays the status of the appeal after it has been reviewed by a Polis Bantuan UiTM. Next, the online payment. Students can proceed with the online payment using digital payment methods such as FPX or debits and credit cards. After that, digital receipt. After successful payment, a digital receipt is generated as proof of payment. Finally, the students can view their summons and the payment history for the reference.